Are we gonna run a test first, or?
No, I already did.
Oh, dope. Thanks, Danny. We should just start right here.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
What
Wait.
episode is this now?
I've lost count, actually. It's 8?
Really?
Wow. Shit. We actually stuck to something, guys.
I didn't even know we knew. I didn't even know we knew 8 people.
Right, Sam. Thank you so much. I feel like you're so far away from us.
Yeah, come this way.
I'm gonna
Come.
move closer.
Oh.
Okay, you might want to help him with that.
Yeah. Here. Wait. So, Sam
Yes.
is our guest today. My first question.
My voice sounds so good.
That's the only reason that you're here. Wait. So, was Bob Barker on everything in both prisons, or just the first one that's no longer running anymore?
It was on the soap and it was on the slippers.
Was it in cursive?
No, it was in block letters.
Wow.
Well, for our listeners, for context, they're talking about slippers and soap in prison. And we thought that Bob Barker was the Bob Barker from The Price is Right, but apparently it's not the same Bob Barker. But Sam, how do we know each other again?
I don't know.
We met at a Christmas party.
drinking?
No, I think
I met you at a Christmas party.
Kay and I met Sam, I think, officially for the first time at our friend Jessica's Friendsgiving last year.
Jess Alizé.
Yeah.
Okay, baby.
She'd appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. But actually, what I didn't tell you, Sam, the first time I saw you, you didn't see me. I walked into Blue one time.
Yeah, I seen you at Blue.
Yeah, no, for sure. But this was when you were glued to the screen.
Yeah.
And I think the finals were on. I think it was the finals. And you were going bonkers, right? And in my head, I'm like, God damn, this fucking bar is so loud.
Everybody says that.
No, and then that was my kind of first introduction to you, and it wasn't bad, but it was just like, fuck, I just.
No, I'm loud as fuck.
Yeah, but that's why we
terrible.
love you, though.
Yeah, but that's why you're
It's
so
only
great.
it's only fun as long as it's not fun, I guess.
No, but you were definitely you were betting a lot of money that night. I think it sounded like it.
Which game?
It was the Lakers, or was it? Yeah, it was the Lakers. They were playing somebody. I forgot who.
Jesus, I don't know.
But you were going back and forth from the bar,
Laker games.
from the couch to the bar, and I was like, this guy seems interesting.
But you're cool, man. I'm glad I know you.
No, for sure.
Glad
No.
to meet you.
No, and then Sam comes up to me after Thanksgiving, right? And he goes, man, you're cool. I'm like, thanks. And he goes, you know why I like you? And I'm like, why? And he goes, you offered me chocolate cake.
Oh, yo, that chocolate cake was so good, though.
It was from Trader Joe's. And I
I
remember.
was drunk as fuck.
That was such a
I
fun
remember that
party.
shit.
It was very fun. I feel like you made us laugh more than
Oh my
anyone
God.
else last year,
Yeah.
just in that one evening.
Yeah, good food.
That was good
good
food.
Oh, because what was her face? Sonny was cooking.
Yeah.
Sunny.
Uh,
Wait, you guys were
chicken wings and all that.
roommates, right?
No.
No?
That's Stella and Tina.
Oh, why did I think that you guys were roommates?
How did you put Sam and Stella together? And Tina.
No, because she's just sunny. I don't know.
Probably.
They all rhyme.
Yeah.
So, back to the Bob Barker story. So you were inside, and your slippers and soap.
No, it's just
Wait.
it's certain hygiene. I think certain companies own,
Oh.
and whoever jumped on it first, they're grandfathered into it. So I thought that was Bob Barker.
For Price is Right.
That motherfucker old as shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker got old money. You know, of course, he don't get paid for doing that much on Price is Right, but I thought he made money off the fucking prison shit, and then it's just some random white dude.
Wait, how does what's his face? The other fucking guy come into it?
Tiger Woods.
Yeah. What is this about Tiger
It's
Woods?
allegedly. An inmate told me that.
Oh, what's the legend?
I don't know that he just Tiger Woods owns a piece of private prisons in California.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, he's a billionaire, yes?
Dude, he lives he lives in wherever the fuck place where they have no taxes.
Florida?
Delaware.
I don't know. He's got a house out there somewhere.
Oh, like one of the offshore, Jeffrey Epstein style
No,
type places.
in America, in some boonies, and he don't pay no taxes.
Yo, I'm pretty
Isn't
sure
that
that's.
Florida?
Yeah, somewhere in Florida, and then I'm pretty sure Delaware has no taxes, and also Alaska has like no taxes as well.
I want to say I've been to Sorry, so on a tangent. There's
I know.
not. I don't think there's anything but like beautiful landscape in Delaware.
Is it Amish? A lot of Amish. I've met one person in my life from Delaware, and she's just like, "Oh yeah, Amish." And I was like, "Okay."
I have no. I thought they were in Pennsylvania.
I think they are there as well.
This is quite the tangent.
It's
Prison
in Florida.
to
It's in
Amish,
Florida.
huh?
It's in
Tiger
Florida.
Woods, Florida.
So he
It
just
was
doesn't
Florida,
pay
right?
taxes.
I mean,
$41 million mansion.
good for him. What do you
What the
do with
fuck?
the 41 million? Actually, Danny would know. What do you do
Yeah,
with the
Danny,
41
what do you do
million
with the $41 million mansion?
You put.
You rent rooms to other women.
You don't even rent it to him. You just give it to him.
Yeah, the philanthropist comes out.
Yeah, R.
So,
Kelly
like,
had
I
a deal
got
like
you.
that. Yeah.
Ring the bell twice for your butler.
Rent is I get to pee on you every once in a while.
Oh.
It's time to get shitted on your chest.
Is that part 2 of R. Kelly's?
Probably.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. I feel like,
This is
though,
quite the conversation, guys.
I love it. I mean, these fucking men that start these sex cults that do all this fucked up shit fascinate me.
Odell Beckham. He likes to get shitted on his chest.
Yo, you're the second person that I've heard say this. What is this shit?
It's true.
It's
It's
true.
disgusting.
He's a
What?
dirty freak. He's a fucking weirdo.
Yo.
I mean, when you're
I've s-
jumping in the air like that, being able to do all these.
You're not joking.
I'm not joking at all. I'm 100%. He used to pay women to shit on his chest.
I've never been
Allegedly.
able to
Allegedly.
shit. Oh,
From
come on.
another woman that has shitted on his chest.
Yo, that's crazy.
So he gets
Yeah.
off on it apparently.
Yeah.
Does he like jerk off? Well,
I have no idea. I
Yikes.
don't even know that. This is like
details, Sam.
negative.
need
We
details.
depend on you for this shit.
Abort mission.
Actually, that was one of the reasons why I guess we were so insistent to have you come on the show, because like quite often when Lanny and I have like a lull in our day or like first thing in the morning, he'll be like, Sam said the funniest shit on Facebook. And like this is what we depend on you for passively. I feel like if everyone went to everyone they followed on Instagram and was like, this is why I follow you, I feel like that would be a really great compliment. And dude, your shit is the funniest shit and it's very informative.
You know why? Because it's so unapologetic.
Yeah.
Like the way he does it, and he's frank about it. He goes like he knows he's opinionated, but he's also like, take it or leave it. I'm like, this is what I know, and like if you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
I mean, I feel like the world would be easier if we all treated each other and information in the same way. Like, I don't feel like we all need all of the answers that we pretend that we have, like
It's
most
just
people.
Everybody has an option to learn as much as they want. You know,
Yeah.
it's just some people aren't ignorant, and I just let it go. But at the same time, it's just like I'm like putting it out there. Like this is like I'm sure this is my ideology, and you know if they got a problem with it, it's like that's theirs.
And what did you say? Like, because you haven't had like the normal, I guess, upbringing, right? But you're like savvy, you're smart, you're intelligent, but you're also from a part of the world where you kind of have to figure it out for yourself, right? And you're self-made in every sense because of that. And I think a lot of people who would just like look at you face value might think otherwise because of like whatever maybe might be the image that they see. But I think that's the most interesting part, is like the most interesting people that I meet don't have the proper education, don't really come from the quote unquote proper background. Yeah, like Danny, but they're the smartest people I know.
We just talked about this. I hate to name drop and talk about not talk about you for a second, Sam, but that we actually just covered this on like the Kay Smythe show, and yeah, we said this like the same thing. I was just like, there's literally no fucking point in going to school. Like you won't learn the shit that you need to learn. And take this from someone who like professionally puts people through school.
Yeah.
It is fucking worthless and pointless, because if you really want to go
just
out,
teaches you social skills.
yeah, and like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, Sam, do you mind? Because I don't know anything about your background or your story. Do you mind telling?
No,
No,
I don't want to.
you don't want to.
I want to be like Tom. Can I be Tom?
From Top Gun?
No.
From MySpace.
Chasing Jerry.
Chasing Jerry.
Nah, it's just upbringing is simple, you know, like not the normal, but normal to everybody that was around me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, like that word normal is so relative and subjective, right? Because
It's not like modern day America family, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But I feel like people who grow up in that cookie cutter world, they're so fucking boring at the end of the day. Not all of them.
the 99% are always the sheep, you know?
Yeah, because they have to follow the crowd. Because if they don't, one, they're so insecure that they just don't know how to live their life after that point. And to be going against the grain is so uncomfortable that, you know, they just rather maybe even be wrong and just go with the crowd, unbeknownst to them.
I feel like LA defines that mentality. Well, you guys are all from LA, right? Like born and raised.
Yeah.
Has it always been that way?
Yes.
Why is that shit? Why the fuck is that
Because
shit?
the weather's too nice.
I'm telling no, that like it's a thing. Big think about it,
People
right?
love going out.
Yeah, but the weather's a big thing because
They want to pretend they're somebody they're not, and then when they get caught, they fucking go home.
I mean,
that's
and
what it is.
It's so funny because I came to LA obviously as like an immigrant, and I spent. Would you like some of this, by the way? And I spent the first portion of my year here as an immigrant, or portion of my time here, I should say, as an immigrant, and with other immigrants. And I think it's really interesting that I've connected better with local Angelinos than I have with other transplants, because I feel like most people come here to like quote find themselves, and
They get
it's
lost in the sauce.
right. They get lost in the fucking Instagram feed of all this shit. Like LA is just one giant fucking Instagram
Like,
feed,
if
unless you're a local.
They created a person on IG called an influencer, but that's just the same title as a manipulator.
Yeah.
It's our
Wow,
liar.
that's very well put.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they do that, moving out here, influencing whatever the fuck they are. And I was just like, no, you're not influencing me, you know. But there's a lot of people out here that shoot, you know, for a higher tier, and then they lie, you know, their way there.
And wouldn't you say like that kind of you're that way because again,
There's a lot of fake people out here. That's it.
right? And you can read that because you come from that world of having to figure it out yourself. Like I'm sure you can smell a bullshitter from a mile away.
In Korean, it's called nunchi.
See, I talk with Kay about this a lot. Is nunchi is like, you know your surroundings, kind of like a ninja. You know what I mean? But it's such a poignant word, but that doesn't really exist in English. But it's basically like know your surroundings. It's kind of like the sixth sense of know how people feel, so act accordingly.
It's just like politics. There's no race. There's only one race, but there's only good and bad. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So when you meet somebody, it's not about like where they grew up or how they are. It's either they're good or they're bad. You know? And then usually the ones that are like even in the middle are still phony too.
Yeah.
But you let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? But
And that good and bad though, it's like it's gotta battle.
there's a
with
lot
that.
more bad, dude.
100%. I feel like the question I guess we're asked, or I get at a young age is, are we innately good or evil? Right? Are we born good or are we born evil? Like, what's the tendency? And I think it's relative for each family, genetics and whatnot, DNA. But you look at just the animal world and just fucking LA. You look at this rat race and you watch how close friends, how they treat each other. Because the normality of how people treat each other in the city is that if you backstab but you make money, it's okay.
Oh, that's so true.
If you make money, you're fucking fine.
Yeah.
That's corporate world, not underground.
I was gonna
100%.
say,
Have nobody.
that's like
Yeah.
capitalism 101.
But right there, it's like there's such a misunderstanding of what reality is. And again, I get reality is relative and subjective, but Sam comes from a world of like the word matters, what he says matters, and I feel like we come from that world as well. Like when we say something, we follow through with action. But I feel like
funny thing. That should be normal.
100.
That should be everyday thing.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be something special.
Yeah, but we live in a town where it's been mudded by transplants who, like you said, Kay, they try to find themselves, but I think they get lost in that because they get to it goes back to the idea of wanting to become the people that are successful in their career.
This city is.
They
it's
emulate
just-
that shit.
This,
Oh,
this
it's so
city just
true.
has too many things to fall into.
Oh my
And once
God,
you
the
fall
drugs
in,
are so
you,
good.
you won't get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just everything, women,
Yeah.
dope, the weather. Sometimes you just don't want to do anything.
But see, that goes to the point of a lot of people get stuck in LA because of the weather.
Exactly.
And you get comfortable, and when you're comfortable and when you're full, you don't care. But on the East Coast or places where it's a bit more rural, where the way of life is a bit more difficult, where you have to think a bit more ahead, you have to literally be more thoughtful, right? And so when you come from a place like New York or a farmstead, it's just a different mentality. You have to work in order to survive. But when you live in a place like LA, I mean, you become a beach bum so easily.
Here's my opinion on that. I feel like people in LA get lazy because they enjoy it out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
People hustle harder on the East Coast because they want to get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. I mean, the weather has. That's the thing, though. It's a lot of people, especially when you get older. Like you want to be comfortable. Like weather has a big part to do with that.
Sure.
It's just the morale, man. People are dying from COVID in hospitals because they don't see sunlight, and then the nurses don't give them no love. Whereas, if you fucking stay at home, there's a possibility that you might live even better because you can actually get fresh air and have people come visit you and have people give you certain foods that you want.
Right.
In a hospital, you're just dying.
Yeah.
They give you medication, but they don't fucking feed you proper meals.
They don't treat you. That's the
At
thing.
all.
Yeah. They give you medication, but they don't treat you. And I guess that's a bit ironic to say, but that's they're just feeding you. They're just lab rats to them.
Yeah.
Like,
Is-
it's just dead. They're dead before they walked in there.
Yeah, I just found
Yeah.
out my childhood friend's father it's a long, died of COVID within 5 days.
Yeah, that's just
Right.
crazy.
And it's like,
It's real, but it's just real for the old people.
no, for sure. I mean,
Old
this
people gotta
virus
stay
is,
home.
Yeah. It's like old people in pre-existing
They gotta stay home.
conditions.
Stay home.
But it's like it's old people in pre-existing conditions with like all sicknesses. Like I do still,
Yeah.
even though like
At least
COVID
two
is
of 'em, diabetes, fucking cancer.
right, like
Dude.
you have like 1 week valve, and that can fucking take you out in like 10 seconds. Literally, that's all it fucking takes. And so like
It's just a game of chance, dude.
yeah, but
Bad game of chance.
this feels like purposeful social control.
Yeah, this is it's nature controlling overpopulation.
Oh yeah, that I'm fine with. I
Yeah,
love
that's what it
that.
is.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
Darwinism.
We're actually the real
yeah.
virus. We're the one destroying the fucking
Agreed.
Earth.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
100%.
that's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
statement of the millennia.
Yeah.
What other fucking animal or species on this planet takes the natural resources
Exactly.
and creates other things that'll fuck up the Earth?
Yeah.
Nothing.
We are the problem.
A prime example of that is Chernobyl, right?
Oh shit.
A place where it's quote unquote oh my gosh,
Unhinged.
uninhabitable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uninhabitable.
But right now, the animals that live there and the plant life and the trees are thriving because why? Us cancerous human beings are not there. And they're just living happily. They're living like, back in like the 15th century, basically.
Oh,
You
that
know?
sounds blissful.
That's what it is.
Because like, you take people away and it's nature. And you can be in Manhattan in a building, let's say like, the tallest building. And as long as there's no people, it's nature. You know what I mean? Like human
We
beings
are
are the
the
most.
parasites.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
that little tick that sticks onto your dog in the woods and follows you home.
But we also think we're God at the same time.
Yeah. Wait, Danny, what are you feeling about this? You're not into the nihilism right now?
No, it's all true. I mean, that's why I say like, when I retire, I want to get the fuck away.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody around me. I don't want neighbors.
No.
Yeah.
Because everyone's fucking poison.
Facts.
And this is how we make friends on our podcast. You're all a bunch of cunts.
I mean,
I
I
trust
think.
none of y'all.
Yeah, but we get along with people who feel that way.
Right.
It's not the actual statement of we hate human beings. I mean, there is a
It's just a
pepperage
defense
of that.
mechanism.
Oh, sure. For sure.
It's a defense mechanism for seeding out, A and B.
Yeah, like you said, like if this, like I think we all understand that this virus, in a kind of natural sense, is Mother Nature's way of fucking wiping us out because we have molested, raped, pillaged, murdered her for basically what, our entire existence as a humanity.
Okay, so I actually have a theory on this.
Okay.
I don't think it's actually the entirety of our humanity.
You're
I
just a
think
cynic, that's
I
why.
think we do this in cycles. So I think that the last cycle, like, so there's been like multiple mass extinction events, right? Like that's always been a norm throughout human existence, is like, and throughout animals, like the dinosaurs, that was a mass extinction event. But I feel like
Aliens killed dinosaurs.
honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, they're 100. If they don't show up before the end of the year, I'm gonna feel so fucking cheated by
already here, baby.
2020.
They're
No,
already here.
The Anunnaki is them. They've already been here. The
wait.
Sumerians
Well, I
were
thought that
aliens.
was the lizard people at the Anunnaki. No. What? Okay.
Those are the
Can you?
reptilians.
Okay.
I don't really believe in that one.
Okay. I don't.
What is
It's
the
all real
Anunnaki?
until.
Isn't that the ancient
Yeah. What is
aliens?
that?
They're like ancient, like civilization. They're an ancient civilization that had like gods,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. It's I'm not gonna go into it.
Wait. Is this the
I'm
one?
so curious.
Wait. Is this the one where like we're the gods who have been sent? Like we're the worst ones, and we've been sent back down to Earth for like
No,
atonement.
we're not gods. We're just.
We're just pieces of shit.
No, we're just DNA from them.
Oh, we're hybrids, right?
What, you ever seen that movie? Okay, put it this way. You ever seen that movie? God, Prometheus.
Oh,
Yeah.
we are
That's what
100.
we are. We're just like a bigger being came here,
Uh-huh.
dropped off a fucking little nut, and then let that shit somehow like intertwine with the earth, and then we got created.
They impregnated the earth with
Yeah,
their
they just
nut,
dropped it in a
and we became
waterfall.
the
We just
Anoniku.
nutted on a waterfall, and then we popped out of it.
Honestly, like I don't.
That's how
I,
Prometheus starts.
100%. I feel like.
I mean, why is that any crazier from the story of Scientology or like?
Oh
not-
man,
you know
fuck
what I'm
Scientology.
saying? Or like even
L.
Christianity.
Ron Hubbard was on one.
Oh,
Well,
yo, he
that
fucking
boy.
nailed it though. That man started a cult.
Yeah.
Keith Raniere got very close. Have you been watching The Vow? Like, no.
No, I've seen all of his fucking documentaries and shit. Like
Yo, it's fucking
he
crazy.
literally said, like, if you want to be rich, just create your own religion.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's fucking
And
crazy.
he did, and it's still there on fucking Hollywood.
And they're
Hollywood.
raking it in.
They're everywhere.
They're raking it in. I mean, imagine how much money they make a year, and they don't pay
Dude, that
any
dude's
taxes.
wife hasn't been seen in over 10 years. Miss Cabbage or whatever.
Miss
Yes.
Cabbage.
That lady.
Yes.
Oh,
I
she's
think
dead.
that's
She's
it,
just
yeah.
completely
And he's
disappeared.
like, nah, she's chilling at home, dog.
She's
Like,
with Epstein.
She don't want to see any. She don't want to see. She don't want to take any photos. That's what it is. And
That's
we're
what
like,
he's saying?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
She's
Put it-
mummified next to the
Straight
dog.
up.
Oh, she's
You know
been
what I
stuffed
mean?
Jeepers
She's
Creepers
been
style.
cloned.
I mean, you remember the fucking documentary where they were talking about the gulags? What? It's like North Hollywood somewhere.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
they have prison
yeah.
camps, dude. They have
Yeah.
Scientology prison camps.
That's what I'm saying. It's like next to
Straight
the
up.
Trader Joe's on like fucking
I don't know where
West
it is,
Hollywood
but I know
somewhere.
there is.
I have no idea. It's a
crazy.
joke.
Yeah.
I feel like my
Yeah.
European friends are gonna watch this episode and be like, "Yo, America is way more fucked than we thought."
No, dude.
Like,
Make your own fucking religion. Europe did it a long time ago. They got stuck with two. It's Christianity and fucking Catholicism. We got Scientology. What the fuck?
I think
What the fuck? We believe that an alien landed here
Yeah.
and said, "I'm God." Well, actually, I do too, but his is different. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a whole story plan. Like, and then there was an actual airplane that lifted out of here,
Mm-hmm.
and somehow it like crashed into some mountain, and that's where he's encased in a tomb.
What the hell?
Yeah.
is that the same mountain where the tablets for the Latter-day Saints are stored?
I don't know, but
Maybe.
fuck all that.
What generation
know.
though?
Even Mormons believe that a newt talked to them and gave them the religion. Yeah. A fucking lizard. Say, "Hey, what's up, dog? I'm gonna make you famous."
But I mean, the thing about religion, like you want to talk about control, right? I mean, and we can go on a massive tangent with this, but
Let's do it.
yeah, we totally should.
Yo, that was like my fucking. That was the start of this point. Was literally I blame religion, mainly Catholicism and Islam, because they're the
yeah.
oldest ones.
Yeah.
Not like I'm actually a huge fan of like both religions on a very surface level. I
Constantine,
think they're
he
great.
He made Christianity famous.
But like if you think about it, other than in the 40s when the aliens landed and fucked us over with technology, we failed that test, guys. You gave us tech and we ruined everything. I'm sorry. We didn't deserve it. But like up until that point, we have mass overpopulation because of fucking religion. And the reason that we're fucked, the only reason, if you go down to the absolute core of it, is that there's too fucking many of us, right?
Too many.
And we're all greedy fucking humpy shits. Like, it's disgusting, but I love us. And that's why we're fucked. And so, yeah, fuck religion. Fuck all modern religions. Fuck
It's
all
just-
ancient religions.
It's
Like, let's just be
grown-ups
nicer to
rules,
each
you know?
other.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, when you're a kid, you have rules like you can't do that, you can't do that.
Yeah, it's,
Mhm.
it's
Now,
so
when you're
weird.
grown up, it's like if you do this, you're gonna die. And
Then
then
go
it's
to
just like,
hell.
all right, fuck it, I won't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's no different from when we were children, right? Like, I remember my dad would telling me growing up, because my whole family, my dad said,
shit,
"Ow,
babe."
fuck, shit," just burned myself.
That was God. He was
Uh,
like, stop being cunts, guys. Be nice about me.
Or was it?
my whole family was Catholic, like super Catholic, except for our family. But my dad would say, like, nuns would get mad at you for reading the Bible. You weren't allowed to read the Bible, that they would teach you the Bible word of mouth.
Ooh.
So I'm like, so it's like telephone. And you
Yeah.
remember that game Telephone? It basically ended up in Spanish,
Mhm.
right? And like the translation in that. Anyway, point is, religion is stupid.
It is. I feel like it's ruined us. Danny, what's your take on religion?
Well, I mean, I don't follow it. I used to. I mean, when I was younger, cause
Oh, you can't.
you know, my mom's side, they were Christians, heavy Christians, so I went to church, but I don't know, just never got attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you have like a philosophy or like an opinion of religion?
I just think that there is obviously a greater being,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if there's Jesus.
Yeah.
It's the energy. It's Mother Earth. It's Gaia.
Gaia.
Gaia. Is it Gaia?
The energy you put
Mhm.
onto this planet is what it gives back.
I
But
agree
somehow,
with-
some way, like some fluke can happen, and yes, you get hit by you get hit by a truck. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But the energy was on your side if you were doing good
Mm-hmm.
until that moment.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's so many things that are unexplainable, and it's that reason you would hope that we could think on the level of, okay, so maybe we're not as, bright and smart and genius and godly. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Aliens
People
are
suck
real.
and religion sucks. Huh?
Aliens are real.
100%.
Oh, 100%.
Aliens
What-
are
I mean,
where religion
like-
came from.
Just on the news, the amount of news that have been coming out from the CIA,
Bro,
just
they
on the
said
news
that a
outlets.
fucking alien craft crashed and we stole technology from it, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna tell you in 2020."
Wait, what? Start
Yeah,
from the
It
beginning.
was all told.
Yo,
Dude,
when? In the
they-
40s?
Like literally a couple months ago. No, they said we have alien crafts that have crashed. We have them,
Right,
and we've been taking their technology the whole time. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
I mean, is this like the Dr. Greer stuff? Because we follow that fairly closely. Or is this like straight
No,
up
it's
Pentagon
straight up
shit?
Pentagon.
Right, they came
Yeah,
out
they
saying that.
released it
Yeah, they
couple months
released
ago.
video. Right, they
Damn.
and I think months before that
They
statement.
even have a video where they're tracking a fucking.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a little tic tac.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they said there's no way that they have technology that.
and this
affects
is the
worlds that
first
fast.
time that the CIA came out saying that, like, they know that the video is real, but they can't identify it. Right, like, they know what the they know what the fuck it is. So my question is, okay, let's say the fact is they know what it is, right? And they're telling us, oh, we don't know what it is. But clearly they do, because they've had the technology, right? So what is the purpose? Because it's the same year like the Space Force came out, like just a month ago, maybe even sooner than that, the video of multiple angles of like a flying saucer in New Jersey.
Did you see that shit that they said was then the Goodyear blimp?
Yeah, it was a blimp. It was a blimp.
What's that?
Yeah, they proved it as a blimp.
What? Nah, from the videos. Nah.
No, if it's the one that I think.
No,
you're talking about,
okay, you know Men in Black?
Yeah.
You know basically the museum next to the Ash Arthur Stadium. Oh, did I just Ash Arthur Stadium, right?
I don't know.
In Flushing, there's a
I don't know anything about New York.
oh okay. No, there's the movie Men in Black.
Okay.
There's a flying saucer. Anyway, it's basically that shit in the sky. Is my point.
And it's real.
Well, because from the news outlets, from the multiple video angles, from all these other people, it was the same fucking craft. I
Yeah.
can get it. I can get it right now.
Yeah, we should look this shit
New
up.
Jersey.
The New Jersey Alien. If you were there and you saw it and you're watching this, please comment and tell us what the fuck it was, because I just don't feel like that many people would pull over and film a fucking blimp. And like it
But if it looks
doesn't
like an
make sense.
Alien craft, they would.
Oh yeah, if it looks like that, but it
wasn't a blimp. It wasn't a blimp.
I'm so skeptical. I'm so skeptical.
Are you searching it, Sam?
No.
Oh.
I'm doing absolutely the opposite.
I gotta pee.
Who
I
knows?
gotta pee too.
The point is,
Go pee. You can go pee.
we're all gonna
Rotation.
die.
Yeah, you go pee. You stop.
It's gonna be
Yeah, it's gone straight through me.
It's gonna be what's that movie with Tom Cruise? It's always a Tom Cruise.
Oh, the one with the dope. I've been on the set of it. Fuck. War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was a good movie.
That was actually a really good movie. I
Spielberg.
don't think I've ever seen a Tom Cruise film that I haven't enjoyed. Speaking of Scientologists.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. He is in Scientology.
I miss the old Tom Cruise days, like the '90s, like the Born on 4th of July Tom Cruise days, where, like, he did some awesome. As an actor, he was an actor's actor back in the day. I would, dare I say, but now he's a movie star. Where, like, what was it?
I still think he's a fucking actor's actor though, as a movie star. He's like,
yeah, for sure.
he's very good.
He's not. But see, when you say very good, like very good is like Daniel Day-Lewis. Very good is like Philip Seymour Hoffman. Very good is like Meryl Streep. Yeah. Okay, has to be a year in age. Speaking of, I see a lot of '90s. Oh shit! I see a lot of like throwback to the '90s on your Facebook pages, and when I see it, honestly, it brings me joy. No, we're the same age basically.
Yeah, we're old. Motherfucker.
Got it. No, but like he
30's
posted
the new 20. Fuck that bullshit.
He posted the fucking all the McDonald toys that you used to fucking post. You remember like the
dinosaur
Moon
ones?
Man?
Come on, man.
Oh yeah, the dinosaur, the
Yeah.
Chippendales.
The nuggets turn into Stegosaurus.
Oh, I
And then-
remember
and then
that.
The milkshake turns into a T-Rex.
Dude, those were like solidly built.
Yeah, man.
Solid.
Those were like shit that I would actually tell my parents, give me a fucking Happy Meal. I want that. You know what I'm saying? Kids these days
Just
won't-
like that.
Nah, kids these days will say, fuck that Happy Meal. I want a Big Mac.
Mm.
Because they want to go for the flavor instead of the toy. Remember when toys were in fucking cereals?
Are they not anymore?
No. They outlawed that shit long time ago.
Why?
Yeah, said it wasn't safe for kids.
Oh, because the fucking cereals
Oh, yeah.
safe for the kids.
Whatever the fuck was in like a cereal and I wanted it, I don't give a fuck if it tastes like shit. I'd buy it. I'd be like, Mom, get me this.
They got you.
You know what I mean? 2 weeks later, it's like the toy wasn't even that cool. 2 weeks later, my mom was like, well, how come you're not eating any of your fucking cereal? I'm like,
Because I got the toy already, Mom. Yeah. Gosh, I was raised on that cereal, like Frosted Flakes, Cocoa Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles, what was it?
all had
Apple
toys.
Jacks,
all
Lucky
had toys.
Charms.
Okay, can you help Sam with the mic?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go.
And then the arm. Yeah,
Bye,
there we go.
We're talking about cereal.
Weetabix.
Okay, we're not talking about cereal.
Okay.
Serial killers.
Oh,
Who's your favorite serial killer?
favorite serial
Cere-
killer.
oh, like does that mean like the one and
Ooh.
only cereal?
No, serial killer. Who's your favorite serial?
Oh,
killer?
Which killer cereal do you like?
If you had to
Corn
be
pops,
murdered.
alright.
Who's your favorite? Wait, so your question is who's our favorite serial killer?
Yeah, I don't know. I just threw out some.
Oh,
Who's yours?
Jeffrey Dahmer's is pretty.
Yeah,
Dahmer
some.
was whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Hannibal.
Who's yours?
I don't have one.
Oh, he just made me sound like a fucking psycho.
Yeah, you
my
see
favorite.
how I got y'all?
My favorite serial killer.
I'm like,
Oh man.
Dahmer shit was like fucking crazy though. Like
I was drilling holes and shit in
The
their heads.
Police literally sent one of his victims back to his house.
Oh, that was in the movie. You know,
He liked
Jeremy
little
Irons.
Asian
Not
boys,
Jeremy
dude.
Irons.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
really?
He liked little Asian boys.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. So funny story. I have a link to that Asian actor. I used to serve him when I was a server when I was 19 in Beverly Hills.
Wait, what movie is this?
It's the Jeffrey Dahmer story played by
it's
Jeremy
real life.
Renner.
It actually happened.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but like, wait, I know.
Jeremy Renner.
What the
Was it
fuck?
Jeremy Renner played him?
Yeah.
Wait,
Dahmer.
In
Yeah.
what movie?
Dahmer.
Oh, he did he?
Yeah.
I really need to see this film. I
Yeah, and he's
haven't-
seen that
fucking
movie.
scary. And the Asian
Oh.
actor that gets drilled in his head, I served him sunamono.
What the fuck is that?
Cucumber salad.
That's hilarious. Have some cucumber salad, you fuck.
With your fucking hole in your head. No, that shit was a scary fucking movie. And he held, he used to keep frozen heads in his
Yeah.
freezer.
Mhm.
So the true story to that is he was drilling a hole in this little kid's head. It was like I forgot how old he was, but it was underage. It's like an Asian, like Vietnamese or Thai kid, and he somehow escaped into the streets, butt naked, just fucking falling all over himself. And people were like, "What the fuck happened?" He's like, "There's this dude fucking raping me."
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then that's how fucking Dahmer got busted.
Because he was busting
And
someone
then,
else.
And then the
So-
fucking cops raided his shit, and then fucking saw all this crazy shit in there.
Ugh.
You know,
Could you imagine discovering that?
Oh God, no!
it's
It's
like some Seven shit.
horrible.
You know the movie.
Oh, that
Seven?
was
Oh,
such
that
a
was
good
such a good
movie.
movie. We should watch
Why?
that.
Open the box.
No.
Open the box.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? Open the box. Some people are like, God, you're such. I love that fucking scene.
No wonder Spacey was such a good psycho, because he's a fucking pedo.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Straight up.
Fucking pedo, dude. Pedo.
pedophile. No, he's a pedopiper.
He rapes little boys, dude.
Oh yeah, he's. Oh gosh, dude, the stories.
Wait, you did scenes with him, right?
Jesus.
I had one, I had one scene with him, yes, but I don't know if I should I talk about that?
No, probably not.
I
Probably
shouldn't.
not.
No,
Probably
I
not.
shouldn't.
Probably not. We'll save that until we can get paid for it done. No. Everyone I know who's worked with him has said he was really great, but that one person on set had a really traumatic time. Like and it's like, and not you, because like obviously I knew other people on Baby Driver, but like, yeah.
But you know what's crazy? He was trying to get close to. I remember Ansel Elgort, the lead, was
Oh.
talking about how they were hanging out in New York together, and like they were having dinner together, and now I'm like pretty sure they're not having dinner anymore.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because he's young and fucking baby skin, like fresh baby skin.
I have teenage skin. I wish I still had baby skin.
Yeah.
But-
Oh, the good old days.
27.
I get
I,
shit on my face I never even knew existed now. like back in the days, I used to know everything, and then now I'm just like, what the fuck is that?
You have baby skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have great skin.
No, sometimes. Not maybe now, but I was just thinking out loud.
Wait, but you're technically a millennial as well, right?
Hell no.
Wait.
I'm in the 80s.
Yeah, but you're 82.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a fucking millennial,
No,
bro.
millennials
Yeah,
like
See,
yeah,
I have the same
yeah.
response. I don't want to be a
Not-
millennial.
You are both millennials. Take it
No,
from the social scientist
Google
in this house.
says
Google.
85
Oh, so we're
is
gonna
a
like
cutoff.
scream at random people who don't listen to me, but you're just not gonna listen to me.
If you were a kid and you experienced life without internet, you're not a millennial.
You're a
Yeah.
no, Sam.
Huh?
The millennials are the last generation without tag. I hate to break it to you, babe, but
that's
you're
where
a
millennials came from.
no, you're a fucking millennial. Oh,
Whatever.
I'm so sorry.
I'm a millennial.
It's a sad story.
I'm an OG millennial.
You are.
I'm
yeah.
the oldest of the oldest millennials.
You are. You're a cusper. You're a cusper for sure. So you can like not give a fuck like Gen X and just like who gives a shit. But then you can also get riled up like a millennial.
See, even with me, I feel like there's no generation or whatever title. It's just like how there's like good and bad people. There's
Exactly.
smart and dumb people.
100%.
You know. So I just I try to stick to the smart people.
Because dumb people will get you killed. That's my motto.
Yeah.
Dumb people will get you killed.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? Like, they're the guys who are, taking a selfie on top of a mountain, and then they go, oh, and then they try to get the balance, and then they knock you off the mountain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this happened in China somewhere, but
I can't do it. I'll just be like, I'm
do a
gonna
selfie
stand
after
right here. you good luck, buddy.
It's kind of like that woman in I forgot which zoo it was, but she got fucking her arm got slashed by a panther because she went over the railing where it says please don't go over the railing, and she tried to take a picture next to the cage, and the panther reached through the cage and slashed her.
Yeah.
Luckily, the panther didn't get killed by the
Good.
but luckily she lived.
I mean, she
That was a
sounds
bad
like a
joke, sorry.
I wish she
fucking
died.
idiot. Yeah,
That's
like
my
Darwinism
point.
101.
I don't give a fuck. It's
Yeah,
natural selection.
This is the reason we
Yeah.
thought stupid people have been allowed to survive. Wait, what was this about the elections?
No, natural
No,
selection.
Oh,
Natural
natural
selection.
selection.
Natural
people.
election.
Fuck, natural election. Jesus, I feel like this fucking election's gonna be like natural selection. That's literally what it feels like
Oh man.
at this point.
How is okay? Look, people are telling me that Biden is favored to win.
No.
The
So
media
is
keeps saying-
is fucking
the media
Hillary.
keeps saying that.
Okay, let me tell you one thing. On the sports books, Biden is favored to win, and I can't understand it.
The sports books.
Yeah,
Prob-
you can bet on who you think's gonna win the presidency.
So here's the one thing I will say, guys. I'm gonna throw this out there, and I'm annoyed because I can't do a fucking episode on this ahead of the election, like for the show. So let me tangent for a sec. Okay, so I'm genuinely worried about Biden's connections to China, because if anyone can seriously interfere with an election,
Oh.
it's fucking China. And I hate to say it, but it's like, it's my hypothesis. If Biden wins, I fully, like, not even like being conspiracy theory, just pure, like, I understand how politics works. I understand how, like,
China hates Trump. They want Biden to be president.
and I'm really worried. And they know, because, like, obviously Hunter is a fucking spastic and, like,
Man,
just
that's
fuck. Oh my
He
God.
was fucking like 14-year-olds, dude.
He's the fucking worst. Do you know, like,
Disgusting.
one of Biden's main campaign fundraisers told me point blank that he wouldn't allow me alone in a room with Hunter Biden.
Yeah, he's a fucking perv. He fucked his dead brother's fucking wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
That
got
right
some.
there.
Fuck,
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's like, hey man, I know you fucked Billy Bob, but let me just get a piece of that pie. And it's like every time you're fucking that girl, you're like, oh yeah, my brother put his dick in this.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh, God.
That's how demented that shit is. Like, how can you do it?
He's so fucked
What the
up.
fuck? Like, yo, your brother that died, that was his wife.
I'm sure he gets off on shit like that.
That's how he's
It's
disgusting. Dude.
when you're on drugs, because he's on drugs. What 20?
Oh,
Hey,
listen.
like father, like son.
Yeah. I love how you got fucking Brando there.
But it is though. Like, it's fucking. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think's gonna happen? Because every single human being I know on the face of the
Biden needs
earth.
to win presidency so he doesn't go to jail. That's what it is. He's fighting for his freedom right now.
Oh shit! That's so true. Trump might actually put him in
And
prison.
put it like this: Trump did a deal, right?
Mhm.
He did a deal with what is that, the Arabs and the Palestinians. They've been going to wars for like 30, 40 billions of years, right? And then fucking finally he created that whatever the fuck it's
Unity?
called when they come together. It's like a truce, you know?
A treaty?
Like a treaty, boom,
Yeah.
treaty. The only deal Biden's done with other countries is fucking Ukraine. Save his fucking son. That's the deal that he did. What kind do we want? That kind of fucking president?
Right.
No, man.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Start selling Hennessy to fucking Kim Jong Un too? He's just like, he's no good.
It's so that's the thing though. It's so like that's how scary politics has become. Is like, look, I'm not a personal fan of Trump, but
No, fuck them both.
right, exactly. But you look at policy,
But you
right?
just gotta pick the lesser evil.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. And like beginning of his term, I'm like, this piece of shit's our president, and now I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Now the mentality is, he's, in my opinion, of the lesser evil based on policy, not what the fuck they say. And that's another issue. Like, people get mad about what people say. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's about policy. What the fuck have they done? He hasn't started a war in 4 years just off of that.
He's like the first president in like the history of presidents or some shit.
Yeah,
Like that in and of itself, I like.
It's a
honestly,
big deal. And
yeah.
anybody, and I'm sure there's a lot of people on the left that will, you know.
Why is it even called left and right? Fuck, why can't it be up and down?
Can left be down?
That's some
Like,
stoner shit.
because that's like you've got
What?
down.
And then they don't pick like different colors like magenta or turquoise. They pick red and blue. Like, yeah, that's literally the Bloods and Crips. Y'all are just banging on each other.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what it
Yeah.
fucking feels
100%,
like.
You know what I mean?
Jesus.
It's the same merry-go-round. You know what I
But
mean?
like they fucking are though, legitimately though at this
They're
point.
gangsters in a 3-piece suit.
They're the worst gangsters.
Yeah, they're the most corrupt.
They're gangsters in fucking like bohemian clothes they've worn like sewn for themselves or fucking white cloths.
Mm.
Like that's
claws?
what I. Like, you know
White
what I
claws.
mean?
White claws.
Did you get thirsty, Sam?
No.
You know what I mean? No. But yeah, like I don't know. I keep looking at this moment in history from this like perspective
Oh,
of an
it's epic.
existential crisis, and
This-
I'm like,
this
this
is
is
a
the
SNL
fall of
skit.
Rome.
Oh, we're
Yes,
living in it.
is.
Yeah.
It is the fall of Rome.
It is literally the fall of Rome. That's what it feels like. And I don't think that I'm being hyperbolic. I
Mhm.
think it's just that America is just like the land of narcissists and we think we're that important. But I do feel like this is like the Ottoman Empire didn't survive
The
that
difference
long.
between the Roman Empire and America
Mhm.
is technology won't allow us to destroy ourselves from within. America will rebuild.
Oh.
Whereas in Rome, they didn't know what to do, and then once the king or the dictator fucking was it Caesar?
Yeah.
All that shit, like they just fucking fell apart.
Mhm.
Whereas in over here, there's other bosses, there's
Mhm.
other leaders. It's still gonna rebuild.
We're kind of like, I think we were talking about it, babe. We're the American Empire is kind of like the Mongol Empire.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's such a
Rape, pillage.
short.
Destroy everything else around us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like but in a short amount of time, in about 250 years, we
Mhm.
became the most powerful country that has ever existed, right? And the Mongol Empire existed only about 250 years, and they
Mhm.
spanned bigger than Rome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess when America is more comparable to the Mongols, which would make sense because we've literally gone all over the world and just like
You wanna-
fucked and
You
raped.
guys want to
and
know a
raped
fun
and
fact
everything.
about Genghis Khan?
Always. I
so
love it.
when he died, he had 2,000 people go to his funeral, and then he had 800 executioners kill them after the funeral, and then he had another group that killed the 800 executioners
No,
to keep it in
what?
secrecy, so they could hold back the
Where he's
fact-
buried?
No, that he even died.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So they had a secret funeral for him and literally killed everybody that came, and tried to just like drag it on for a while that he was still alive, and then eventually when they found out when the dude would never come out in public, they were like, Kublai Khan took over and all that shit.
I mean, still to this day, you know.
That's a fun fact.
I mean, to this day, people that try to find where Genghis Khan is buried,
There's no way.
They're not going to find it. But there is a show called it's a travel show. It's called Exploration Adventure or something. Anyway, they go to Mongolia and they try to find Genghis Khan's grave. Like,
It's such a
fucking-
vast area, dude. It's so
yeah,
green.
but leave it to Americans to find the fucking goal. And basically, the guy that they got towards the end, they're like, if you go cross this line, you will be murdered. Like literally.
In Mongolia.
Yeah, in Mongolia, he looked at them dead in their eye, and they're like, if you drive past this land,
I'm not going there.
you will not come back.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Modern
some
day
fucking
Mongolia.
Mexican
Modern
shit.
day, yeah.
Hey puto, you
That's-
come this way,
Hey,
you
puto.
die. But in Mongolian, you know.
Yeah, it's like a fucking. They probably decapitate you with Genghis Khan's
Yeah.
actual sword.
That's fucking
I watch
cool.
like National Geographic stuff. They're so peaceful.
The most peaceful.
Like they just grill shit in the fucking hills.
Right.
And then he did it with like Gordon Ramsay and shit. I was like, holy fuck. And they just look Asian as shit. Like they're like,
We're Mongolian.
yeah,
Yeah, Koreans are direct descendants of Mongolians.
yeah, Chinese too.
Really?
Bro, he ran all of Asia.
No, for sure, for sure. He
Everybody's
fucked
a
everything.
piece of Mongolian. Even if you're Kazakhstan,
For
you're
sure.
Mongolian.
I was gonna
for sure.
say it's like that whole.
If you're Pakistani, you're Mongolian.
Yeah.
There's like a drip of it. Ancestry.com. 1% Genghis Khan, motherfucker.
But like, there's some Koreans, actually, a good handful of us, when we're born, we have the same birthmark as, I guess, if I'm not mistaken, all Mongolians have this birthmark on their ass.
I don't have no birthmark.
No, I don't either, but like
Oh.
some Koreans, like a good handful of us do, because we're direct descendants. We're Genghis Khan's children. I do love. Is Mongolian beef Mongolian?
Hell no, it's just beef and sauce.
Yeah, but who made that shit? Like
Americans.
Chinese
Fuck
people,
me.
Chinese Americans.
Panda
Americans.
Express.
Yep.
I love it.
I
man.
love Panda Express though.
I'm not talking shit. I love that shit. There's one on Western called Chinatown Express.
Oh, the OG.
No, so it used to be a Pioneer's Chicken. Back in the
I
days.
remember
Yeah.
that.
And then when that shit went out of business, the little Chinese lady and her man's bought it, and till this day they're still there.
Yeah, like it's been a bunch of movies too.
Oh yeah, Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, right?
Oh, that was so
Yeah. I remember
good.
I was like, yo, that's my fucking spot right there. I eat that shit.
I get the number 4. I love orange chicken when it's fresh.
Mm.
We used to
Sorry.
talk shit, say like chicken wings, because the chicken wings had like feathers on it. And then we'd be like, man, they be cooking the pigeons in the back. Can't be racist. I'm Asian. You know what I mean? And fucking, I was just clowning and shit.
There was
But
actual feathers on the fucking chicken.
Yeah, but I'll still eat that shit.
That's
They just didn't skin it that well. It's like little, like you know, little. It looks like little feathers.
well,
Little
maybe
bit.
it's fucking fresh. Maybe it's like from the back.
It's pretty. Yeah, I don't know, but it was still fire. I said,
Yeah.
fuck it, this shit
Yeah.
bomb.
Who? Listen, if you fuck a fried chicken, it's like fucking a French fries. You should be burned alive.
Yeah.
If you what?
Fuck a fried chicken,
If you fuck a fried chicken?
If
and
you fuck up.
Oh,
fried
I was like, fuck a fried chicken. The hell kind of movie you been watching? Fry that chicken now.
this is fucking American fried chicken.
Fuck up fried chicken.
Yeah,
Fuck
if you fuck up fried chicken,
What's the best batter? Which spot has the best chicken?
Ooh.
Anywhere in LA that we would recognize, who's got the best chicken?
I think right now, first it was I think Papa's chicken.
Papa's chicken.
Papa's chicken was
Who's
good.
Papa's chicken.
It's not there anymore because of COVID, I think. But it's gluten free. It's made with rice flour, but it's the crispiest. You can have it overnight and it's still crispy. And
Wasn't that good, man? It would have lived through the pandemic.
Very true.
That's true.
Very true.
Yeah, they were understaffed. And then Michindak.
Oh yeah, Michindak is good.
Been there?
Michindak is
I tried that one in K-Town.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. You
It's
know,
all right.
what do you like?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you
My
say
favorite?
Ponchonai.
My favorite?
Yeah.
It would be Jollibee.
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 Oh, I haven't been to Jollibee's yet.
Oh,
No,
man.
we gotta go.
Well, it's basically
They
okay.
got a spicy one. Spicy one.
Jollibee's is a Filipino.
Their
fast
fucking
food.
menu is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Wait, there's one on if I'm Olympic in Alvarado area.
No, go to the one on Beverly.
Beverly.
And like Vermont.
Really?
Vermont.
Near Beverly and Vermont.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Bro,
Really?
they have spaghetti
And fried chicken? Wait,
and fried chicken.
this sounds like
and
Zippy's.
hamburger.
Have you been to Zippy's in Hawaii?
And fucking what's that? Loco Moco.
yeah, this sounds like Zippy's.
What is Zippy?
Zippy's is like
I
the
like it already.
yeah, it's basically fucking Jollibee's in Hawaii. It's a local Hawaiian.
So
they
it's-
have
it-
everything.
I mean, like I can't say it's a Hawaiian style. It's just Filipino.
Loco
shit.
Moco is Hawaiian.
I know, but they don't call it Loco Moco. It's like
Moco Loco?
Salisbury steak. Do you know how Loco Moco is a patty with
Yeah,
gravy?
yeah.
It's literally patty with gravy, but they just call it Salisbury steak. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, it's a Loco Moco. Just throw an egg on top.
That's what it. Oh man, that sounds delicious. That's where they have they have desserts there too, right?
Yes, they have a fried, like a mango pie.
What?
The evil laugh. That was the genuine laugh. They have a fried mango pie.
And is it fresh?
It's so bomb. Like if you wanna fucking melt metal,
Uh-huh.
you just crack it open and let it land on it because it's so hot.
Oh, so it's actually fried, not
It's
baked.
fried. It's fried.
That's
So you gotta watch the roof of your mouth. But
that's the good old days.
yeah, it's like when you eat it. It's like,
Yeah. So it's like Sam
But it's
ASMR now.
bomb. It's bomb.
Damn, that's reminding
gotta
me
try
of
it.
like.
I'm
Sizzler-
not even trying to overhype it, dog. If you haven't had
No, I
Jolly
believe you. I
Bee,
know you wouldn't lie
you're
about
in for a
food.
treat. You're
Danny, I think Danny's really intrigued right now.
Yeah. I've
But
never been.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go for dinner.
Maybe. No, I thought the fried chicken at Sizzler. It's not like the greatest fried chicken, but for fucking buffet fried chicken,
I mean, you mean the wings?
Sizzlers, yeah,
Yeah.
it's bomb.
So me
They
and
went
my-
bankrupt though.
Me and my mom, when we were young, like we'd get the all you can eat, you know, the salad bar.
Salad
Mhm.
bar.
And after we're done, I would sneak like 20 chicken wings in her bag, so we could eat it the next day. Fuck.
I used to wrap it in a napkin with my grandma.
That's exactly how we did it. Exactly how we did it.
all
See, he knows.
Yeah.
Wrap it in napkins, and then I was like, oh, 괜찮아, 내일 먹으면 돼.
It's just like, it's okay. We can eat it tomorrow.
Fuck, it tasted even better the next
Yeah.
day.
Oh, because it starts marinating in its own fats.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take that and the cheese bread,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, cheese.
the
bread.
all-you-can-eat
Was
cheese
bomb.
bread.
Yeah.
Wait.
I used to tell
I'm
them it
never
was my
gonna
birthday,
experience this, right?
so they just give me
You're
fucking
never-
like a cake when it wasn't my birthday. They sing happy birthday to you. I mean, I feel like a piece of shit, but I'm a kid. I'm like, whatever.
You don't
dude.
care. You cake whenever you can. No, I heard Sizzler went bankrupt.
Yeah.
No more Sizzlers.
It was a long run, dude. They outlasted a lot of places.
That's
Right.
true.
Right.
There's a Sizzler in Big Bear. Not anymore.
There was like at least 3 Sizzlers in K-Town.
Right.
There's one on Western,
And
one on
7th.
Vermont next to Chateau.
Yep.
Fourth and West. Fourth and.
Yeah,
Vermont.
I think they're still open.
No, I don't think so.
Huh?
You know, I had my.
No.
You
Was-
can go bankrupt, but still have certain ones open. I
Right.
think.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
You can.
You know.
Okay, so we gotta find one.
no,
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 I think those are still open. The
there's
ones.
the one that, because that one's like a landmark because all the Koreans go to that one. The
Wait.
one-
There's no way it can be open. Nobody can even eat inside.
that's the point. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
o- No,
Fuck's
'cause
sake, Sam,
I held
I'm
my
so
fucking-
excited.
I think Sam would appreciate this. I had my birthday there a couple years ago, and we walked
Your
across the
actual
street.
birthday.
Actual birthday. We ate dinner there, and then we
Went
bowled.
bowling.
We went bowling in
Oh, yeah.
Chateau.
Oh yeah, that's the game plan.
You're so fun, bro.
That's the game plan.
Yeah, it was
know?
too many people though. Fuck me.
It's all
Too many people.
gentrification. Like, oh shit, a little hood ass fucking bowling alley. Let's make it look great. And then nobody objected.
Yeah. Yo, they had Johnny Black on tap there.
Yeah. They
Yo,
had all
Sam.
kinds
He's
of
like
shit.
Sam. Yeah, he's like, yep.
I
I
got a
know.
lot of shit on tap over there. I was cool with that one waitress. She's probably not there anymore, but wait, is it open now?
I don't know.
This is a while back, right?
Did my birthday a couple years ago.
Makes sense.
So like when you were like 4.
They have a great Pac-Man machine over there.
They have the bet, dude. They have air hockey. They have you know what they don't have is fucking Time Crisis. God damn it.
Yeah, because they don't want fucking one guy shoot with 2 guns like this shit. Dude, I seen this dude at fucking I was gonna call it Ben and Jerry's. What's the fucking Dave and Buster's?
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, and then he fucking was using both guns, playing on that single
Shut
game.
up.
And this dude was good, and he was like whipping. I was like, man, kill me if I ever get like that.
Dude, they have video.
He spent at least $100,000 to learn that game.
God, that reminds me of the videos you see on like Facebook or social media of like those kids who are basically obese, but they can just Dance Revolution away.
I know.
You know what I mean?
How? Jigglypuff.
They hold on, and I don't know. It just looks like their top doesn't move, but it's just their legs.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Oh, I've seen those TikToks.
Yeah, it's like one of those TikTok videos,
But it's real.
but it's in real life. Yeah. It's basically.
He's like eating a sandwich, drinking a drink, but his legs are like.
yeah, it's like Lord of the Dance. He's Lord of the Dance, but he's he looks like Kirby.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the new
You
generation.
know what? They're the ones that tell you, I don't live to do this. I live to do this so I can eat.
Yeah, and then they go, Mom, meatloaf.
Yeah. I'm almost done with my DDR.
I said not before 9 p.m.
Extra mashed potatoes.
You know what though? Like I feel like there's a lot of kids who are growing up that way though.
Technology has fucked them all up
In the butt.
because they don't know how to be original.
No one's original.
Yeah.
They look at shit and they're like, oh man, I'm fucking ugly. It's the truth. They look at that shit and be like, oh man, I'm too short. Motherfuckers back in the days, you know what they did? They got another skill.
Yeah, they learn. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like people that are blind. They learn how to hear better, right? Let's fucking fix it. These kids these days, I'm just blind.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
That's on the money,
You know what I'm saying?
though.
Like, they don't want to better themselves.
Yeah, everyone
And then they want to buy that shit. They'll spend money. Like, let me buy my way to bitterness. You know, like,
let me buy more coins in this game. No, that's so
bitch, I
true.
come from the time where you only had a quarter up every fucking 5 minutes. There's other people waiting in line, motherfucker.
I remember that. Do you remember when Street Fighter Special Edition came out? Oh my gosh, that came out at my local donut shop, and there was a line at the fucking donut
You
shop.
put a quarter up, and then you're like, "Hey man, is this your quarter?" No, I'm gonna have to.
Why'd you become Mexican all of a sudden?
Hey, home. Is that your quarter?
Hey, is that your quarter?
Don't worry about my quarter. What about yours?
But people were respectful back in the day, right? You know what I mean? It's people. There was a way of life, a way more simple way of life where. Oh, like another post Sam put was like, it was a mall post where, in the 90s, Dad dropped us off at the mall, and you go to the food court, and you go to Sam Goody, and you maybe catch a movie, and you play some arcade, and it's just an all-in-one place. It sounds horrendous as I talk about it now, but back in the day as a kid,
awesome,
it was everything.
It's the escape. It was our Disneyland.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have that. I had Beverly Center. That had nothing.
Same here.
So all we would do is go there to fucking fight look for somebody to beat up, go to the food court and go steal something. That's it. That was my shit. And this is facts. I'm not even lying. This is real shit. You know?
You know what's funny? Now it looks like a prison.
Yeah.
It looks good, dude.
Really?
The inside?
Oh, the inside looks great, but the outside, it
Too
looks
much
like
metal? Yeah.
it looks like a prison cage. Oh, like a chicken coop.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
like, they remodeled the fuck out of it, dude. The
Yeah.
inside.
How do they keep it open?
They got money.
Probably Jewish money.
I was just gonna say that, but I didn't want to get into that. I was gonna say he read my mind. 100%. G-unit, not Jewish money. I took the Jew and I just said money.
No, because there's a huge Jewish community in that area.
They run that shit.
Yeah,
They run that shit.
I mean, real estate is,
And that's fine. That's history.
Of course.
But that's why they got synagogue money. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you'll never go broke. You know, you snap your fingers and you got a bucket full of money.
God, is that how it works for the rich people up there?
Oh,
They
yeah.
just snap the fingers and like a bucket of
Shazam!
money just appears. You want to come up here, bud? Oh, jeez.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hi, buddy.
It's a big ass dog.
Oh, shit the bed. Okay. Hi, baby. I guess we're just gonna do this right now, huh? Okay.
I mean, that's an hour.
Yeah?
That's an hour.
Dope. I don't know. I could keep going if you wanted. Oh, hi, Andy.
Yeah, I mean,
Let me move this.
the Beverly Center.
The Beverly Center. I'm trying to think. I used to go hang out at Castle Gardens with all the goths.
I remember
And then I got a job.
there was one time I took the bus. I think it's the one and only time I took the bus in LA proper ever in my life. It was me and my sisters. We went to Beverly Center, and we were gonna watch a movie, but I had to take a pee first. So I pissed, but for some reason, I didn't get the whole wiener out, and
Jesus.
I peed all over my fucking self.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I just peed all over myself.
Oh,
I was like 6.
oh, shit.
I was 16.
I thought
Okay,
you were
now
like,
6. I was 6.
oh my god, I was picturing you in middle school. Okay.
No, I was young.
That's fine.
And then I
I'm
remember my sisters were like, do we just let it dry? And they're like, no, it looks horrible. Right? So they took me to Gap and they bought me boxers, and that's all I wore was boxers.
Man, I don't know what's more embarrassing, like that or my friend at Vegas. We were walking in. I'm not gonna say no names. We were walking in the main floor, and he was so drunk he pissed his pants.
No.
And I'm like, and he's like standing there like this, and I'm like, bro, you're pissing in your pants. He's like, I know. And I'm like, what do you mean you know? And he's like, I can't hold it. I'm just gonna pee right here. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Lanny, you know him. And I'll tell you off. I'll tell you.
Okay.
And he won't mind either. But I just don't want to put it on blast. And then we go upstairs, and this fool fucking strips butt naked. I'm like, bro, you can't do this. And he's like, I'm going to sleep. He goes to sleep without even washing himself.
Oh no!
And then his. No, I'm just gonna leave it at that. It was bad.
Wait,
And yeah, and then
the rest.
and there was other people in the room.
Oh no!
But long story short, yeah, man. Like you, they had the decency to clean you up when you were 6. This dude's a grown man, and he just said, "Fuck it, this is life." It wasn't even like incognito. It was just like spreading, like in his blue jeans.
Like he got shot.
No, it was like ink bleeding out of his pants.
Right.
And I'm like, dog, like, what are you doing?
So he must have been fucked up then.
I guess.
God, oh God, there was the time I was in New York. I had to pee. You know when you have to pee so bad, you literally have to close your pee hole.
Yeah,
Like,
you mean you have to clench?
Yeah,
You have to clench.
yeah.
Women can clench, men can clench too.
No, the clenching wasn't holding it. I literally had to hold my penis,
Oh shit!
and I was
Oh,
inside the
shit.
cab, and then we got stuck on the fucking bridge.
No.
And
You don't have a bottle? I always have a bottle.
no, we can't drink. Like, no.
Water bottle?
No, I wasn't smart enough. I had to.
You have to literally choke your dick.
As long as
from
I
pissing.
Yeah, I choked it, and then I had to pee outside the door in front of everybody.
Wow.
Why not? Why
I
not?
had
Why
to.
not?
I
Why
had-
not?
See?
You know what? I don't have a problem with pissing in front of people if I have to piss. Why not? I'll be like this. You have a neck. Turn the fuck around.
Yeah.
There's no reason why your head is like looking straight at my dick. Like I'm trying to piss. Like get the fuck away. Look away. Like what the fuck?
That makes sense.
It's like,
No.
hey guy, are you pulling that out? Yes, fool. I have to pee.
I have to pee. Yeah.
This one time I was coming back from Vegas and I needed to take a shit, and Zoe, Zoe, Zoe will completely. I'll tell you this, guy. Zoe will say that I did this. He will verify. I had to take a shit on the way back, and it was in traffic before you hit the next stop.
Were you driving?
No, he was driving.
Oh God,
And
that's
then
impressive.
another homie was in the car, and I was like, bro, I fell asleep and I woke up. Right when I woke up from a nap, I had to take a shit. Like it was about to explode out of my ass. You know what I mean? So I'm like, Zoe, pull over. He's like, bro, I can't. That's crazy. There's too many cars. He's like, all right. If you don't pull over, I'm gonna shit in your car. And then he goes, fuck, oh shit. So he pulls over. Luckily, I right when I get out, I see this little mound, right? And I go over the mound. And I'm like, oh shit, there's nobody here. So I take a shit and I wipe my ass with my socks. I had no more socks after. All right? Yeah, I had no more socks after. And then I came back. Bro, I bullshit you not. That little hill was the only hill 10 miles that way and 10 miles this way. If it wasn't for that hill, I would have had to shit it in front of everybody. And they would have had to turn their necks, like I said. Which they wouldn't have. They would have been like, oh shit, look, he's taking a shit.
Oh my God.
Till this day, I wonder if my socks are still up there.
Crusty and fucking just
There's-
tanning.
Because the only reason why anybody would go up there is because, like me, they had to take a shit.
A couple bodies there probably.
So every time we go by there, me and Zoe's like, you think my socks are still there? It's crazy,
In
dog.
this day and age, you might have gone viral without that
I
man.
don't want to go viral. I'm hoping like nobody I know even hears this. I'm hoping it's your friends. And that some guy's kind of con, eh? He's taking a shit in the mountains.
God,
Is that even British? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
that's
actually
pretty
pretty
fucking
good.
dope.
Chip, chip, cheerio.
Chip. That's your standard American actor doing a British accent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you fucking nailed it.
Yeah, not terrible, but not good at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Yeah, not terrible. No, not terrible, but not good. Yeah, but not terrible. But I remember. Do you remind me of a story when I was living in New York? I think we talked about this. Like you have to find bathrooms, right? But you have to know which businesses allow, or like so you can just go pee, right? But there are some times when you just can't find a bathroom. And I was literally like a block away. I was on Union Square East, and I had to get to Union Square West. But it was like the runs coming in, and when it comes in waves, and so you can't grab your anus, right?
I shit my pants before. I'm not gonna lie.
So I was like, my immediate reaction was just sit. I sat down and plugged it that way, and it took me, I think, almost 30 minutes to walk 1 block. But I didn't shit my pants, Sam. I didn't shit my pants. What I did was, I remember like teeping my door from my bathroom, like front kicking it, and I like shot a 3-pointer with my asshole, and I just shot it straight into the toilet.
Shot your shit into the toilet.
Yeah.
Did it hit?
Just swished it. I swished it. I'm proud of that story.
Careful, please.
Mine was like it was pretty while ago, but I had to take a shit from my garage. This is awesome how we're talking about shit. And then I made it all the way to the front door of my house. And for some reason, I don't know if it's the human body, but right when you see the front door, you're like, oh shit, I have to piss and shit now. Like,
That's
you can't
right.
hold it
That's
anymore.
right.
You held it the whole way there. And then you get to the front door and it's just like, I'm going to release now. And I was like, please don't. So I'm shaking my hands while trying to open the door. And I just shit my pants. I made it all the way there. It took me like 30 minutes. And I was cruising. But right when I seen my door, like when I met eye contact with the door, it just shit. Am I not lying? I'm not lying, right?
No,
you guys know this feeling, right?
It happens all the time.
There's
Where
something
you see
with
the
psych.
toilet and you have to pee so bad, and it's like about to come right out. Like, what the fuck is that? Like,
Fuck is
it's a
it?
mechanism, dude.
It's a psyche, I think.
It was bad, dude. And then I had to like do this Tin Man walk into the bathroom and hop into the shower. Straight to the shower. I had to clean the shit off my clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like disgusted by myself. Like my parents fucking paid so much for me to grow up and still shit in my pants.
Dude, this reminded me of so many poop stories. I grew up swimming, and do you know the Pico pool on
KLG?
Yeah,
KLG.
it's on Pico and basically like San Vicente area, right?
No, this one is on like Pico and like in the hood.
Oh no, this one is
near
like
Dino's.
Yeah, this is near like a boxing studio. Anyway, I grew up there swimming as a kid, and I grew up fat, and I used to eat a shitload of junk food. And there was one time I was swimming, and I ate too much Frito chili right before workout.
Fire.
And we would get in trouble if we went to the bathroom too much, right? Because this was a stupid Korean swim team. Like,
That's so true, huh?
yeah, like you just got in trouble in the worst ways. You got hit if you didn't, make your times and shit. But anyway, I got hit with the runs bad, and I didn't even ask. I just bolted because it was that bad. Anyway, long story short, it was only the bathroom first, and I started just going. As soon as I opened the door, like you said, I opened the door and it started dribbling out.
And it's a mechanism, I swear.
yeah.
Your body's saying, "Ha ha, fuck you." I gave you enough chances. You're not winning this one, bitch.
So instead of going to the bathroom, I went to go to the shower to wash myself off, and it was only me, thank God, right? Until I took my shorts off, and it just looked like, mud just came out of my Speedo. And I turn around, and this kid's looking at me like I murdered a little baby. And he just goes, There's someone with doors. The second you open that door, it was just slush.
I mean, I'm so thankful I wasn't even in front of my bathroom. It's like a shower. Like you just got caught red-handed, and then now you have to figure out what am I gonna do next
I had to go back and swim.
with the shit on you.
No, I went down the drain in the shower.
We throw up a lot in the shower.
And you
in
know what?
Britain.
Baby shit isn't that much. Imagine grown man shit.
Like
The amount of shit that I shit on my pants, it was that bad.
Oh.
Baby shit's like a little bit here. The grown man shit is like, you've seen grown man shit. I had to wash my clothes before I washed my clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You have to. Do you have a bidet, Sam?
no.
Oh, you gotta
I'm
get
not
one.
gonna let anything go up my butt.
That's exactly what I said.
I heard it's good for colon cancer or whatever. I don't know, whatever. But it's just basically a water gun up your butt, right?
Yeah.
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 I can't do it.
Nope.
It dries your butthole.
It dries it.
It dries it because it gets
so
wet.
So it gets it wet and it blows on it too.
Yeah.
It's like the most
That's
least
the
satisfying
That's
rim
the
job.
perfect. How can you say no to that? You know what? I'm gonna try this.
It's like ultimate luxury. This is how you know we've peaked.
I mean, basically everywhere you go in Korea is that way now.
Yeah, I've never seen a bidet.
Really?
I seen those fucking, in the bathrooms where it's just like a little hole in the ground.
Oh,
And my
fuck
mom
that.
used to tell me this fucking crazy story where it says 파란 손주가. Or like, so this kid's like taking a shit on it, right? And then this ghost always comes out of it, and then he says like, should I give you the purple hand? Should I give you the yellow hand? And I don't know what the fucking point of the story is, but I always envision myself when I take a shit on that a hand will come up from there.
Yo, fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
But there's
That's
a
horrible.
Korean folk story.
Oh shit!
Like
never heard that.
yeah.
Just what was it? Like
I'm gonna ask my mom again, and I'll,
is it 보라 손줄까?
I don't know. I make my own colors up. It's like 파란색 손주가, 까만 손주가. I don't know, but it's something to do with that. And then like one of the hands does something bad and pulls them in. I don't know.
and it pulls you into the fucking
Little
toilet.
shitter, yeah. Where does that shit even go?
To the sewers.
Does it? Oh, okay. Because there's no flush button.
No, there is.
There is.
Yeah.
Not a bidet. The little old ass.
Yeah. There's flush buttons.
Oh, like long drops? Like, that's what they're like in Joshua Tree.
Yeah,
It's just like a hole in
Have you ever used that? A hole?
I think so. Once.
I can't squat.
It's like
They're
old
pretty
school days.
standard in France.
And then like the
Yeah,
shower's
in
right
France, I'll
next
have
to
to
it.
hold you up.
It's like literally right next to it.
I was just like, I would get a, I don't know, get like a lawn chair, just poke a hole in it and sit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Treat it like camping.
Just pop a squat, man.
I can't kimchi squat.
Really?
Yeah, I fall backwards.
Oh no, you can't do it then.
I have to hold. So when I camp, true story, I had the runs in Westchester, New York when I was camping there in 2007. I got hit with the runs in the middle of the night and I went to go take a diarrhea shit.
This is a shitty conversation.
And I had to hold onto a tree. I had to hug a tree as I shit.
Oh man, projectiles.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
Man, what a podcast.
This is one of the most fun episodes I think we've ever done.
Poop is
could never
always
do.
fun.
I had a friend
No,
shit
it's
himself
not.
on my landing once.
It's only
On your
fun
what?
when it happens to
My
someone
landing.
else.
So, yeah, he drank, I think it was like a crate of lager, a bottle of Captain Morgan's, another bottle of something else, and did like a fucking gram of MDMA to himself. And then the next morning he had just like shat himself on our landing. He had pulled down his trousers and then ripped his boxers and just like had a huge diarrhea shit and then slept in it.
Oh my god.
I have never seen anything like it. To this day, I can still fucking see it perfectly.
Wait, he had a diarrhea shit
He
and
was
slept
sleeping
in it?
in the fetal position with a
in his-
huge pile of shit.
In the fecal. Not the fetal. The fecal.
It was magical.
Ew.
I've never seen anything like it. I was
the
just
fuck?
like, how does a human being deal with this happening?
That's
to them?
hemorrhoids for
I
sure.
think it's the DMT that. You probably thought he was fucking shitting a cloud out. You know, like,
Fucking crazy.
like, hey, it feels great.
Oh, it's a brain splatter.
Oh, yeah.
On that note.
And on that note, we done?
I got ahead of him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was gonna
yeah.
say.
All right.
What do we do? Do we sing a song or something and then end it? Or
Yeah, you know Chak Chaku?
No, this is when. Yeah.
Jack Jaku. No.
Chak Chakuk.
I know PBB.
All right, guys. Thanks for the episode.
Sam, thanks for coming on.
14.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you,
It was
Yeah.
Sam.
fun.
Please
I
come
never
back.
did this before, so
Yeah.
please forgive me for.
No, you
Interaction.
should go on more podcasts.
Yeah,
man.
please come back anytime you
Yeah,
want.
we should have you back.
Oh shit! Hey Pep. Good
Oh.
cat. He's so old and smelly. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
He's cooler than that one.
Oh.
Oh wait, there's another one. I thought that fucker was him.
There's 3 of them. There's another one hiding somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yo,
We're off.
Thank you.
that was fun.
Dope.